Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and today I'm joined by Lola and Hoovian. See, I didn't call you a Hoover.
No, not
crap.
today.
And we are, as you can see on the map, northwest. So it's me and Lola against Hoovian. It's me and Lola in a platoon, or on one side here, and Hoovian on the other. No. And we're gonna show off the northwest map. I can talk. And this is a really important flank up top here, but I'm gonna show you a couple of flaws with it. It's almost impossible to hold this flank because you get shot in the side moving up here. And if you're a slightly taller tank than this thing, even this is all completely open still. So you're gonna get shot in the side even trying to get to this fourth corner here because it's just crap. There's more open spots here, which it doesn't mean that you can shoot out as well, but it also means you can get shot on the side. This is where a lot of the heavies will fight around this corner from what I've seen so far.
Yeah.
You always have to wait a bit with maps to see how they play out and how it works. But this is quite an important flank from what I've seen. But usually it's quite a long-lasting fight. And that's where Hillian is at. So
if you actually stay over there for a sec, can I show one of the places?
Who stay where?
You stay up there at the rock end.
Turning around. Damn, this thing is smoking.
Do you guys know where I am?
Yes.
Yeah.
Found a lovely little place here.
So a lot of times you won't even make it this far when you're defending this flank. You'll stay around that corner. Oh, and another problem. Our artillery from the green base at the moment can't really shoot here because of all these hills. But if you're defending that side there, you know, where you get shot in the side from the middle and from that flank, you actually also are not artillery safe. So this flank is almost impossible to hold, and I feel like the current green base loses this game a lot more than the red base. But yes, Lola.
Well, I meant a little bit further, more like B3-ish? B3, B4?
What, back up the hill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Ah, being chased.
Okay, stop.
Here.
Stop.
Yeah.
Okay, you see where I am?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm in this little ditch sort of thing, and I'm protected pretty damn well from the train and the hill here. And I can just see little
Oh, you're behind the train.
Yeah. So you can shoot between the train and the tracks. And you're
that's
pretty
nasty,
covered,
yeah.
and it's...
I can see your upper plate and part of your turrets, most of your turret, but yeah, that is a good spot.
Yeah, so I was taking advantage of this area a lot.
That's a good spot. That's a pro tip for you, people. Lola's secret spot. And don't tell it around, you know, we don't want everybody to know. Ah, crap, I just put it in the video.
Really?
There. Okay, let me get up there. It's not the fastest thing on the planet, but it moves.
What's the top speed?
38 kilometers an hour.
I think so, yeah. And turning is pretty brutal on the speed, but... So yeah, when the red team comes all the way over here, they have complete safe passageway to get here. They have buildings over here for cover, if for whatever reason they're late to get over here, but usually they can get all the way to this corner before the green base can get there. It's kind of stupid and unbalanced if you ask me. They have multiple opportunities to shoot the green team in the side from here, and the kicker is this rock here. You have complete side protection that you can pull back behind, and looky, you have a view of that whole side area there, all the way towards the base. Now, you can't shoot the whole thing from here. If you look at the red circle or the red line on my map, you can only see to about there-ish. It doesn't mean you can see this whole side here. It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I kind of like this spot up here next to the building, but you are gonna
It is
be
open.
lit most likely,
Yeah.
so unless you have Sixth Sense, I wouldn't really recommend going there.
Yeah, if I look at my view range circle, then yeah, that side there, the flank there is in view range, so yeah, they'll probably light you up. What you could do is push this tree over and sit back here a little bit more. You can still see part of it, and you have at least a little bit of tree cover. Won't be much, but you know, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, this red team has this lovely little ridge line behind the tracks here that they can just use.
Elite
Children,
just fired
children,
on me.
stop it.
Who? Hey!
We didn't penetrate their armor. We didn't even scratch them.
Oh wow, I actually pinned you.
Penetrate their armor.
What?
And I'm on reload. Yeah, I got one shot in. Anyways.
No, you didn't. That was
Yeah.
7 damage from Elise. No,
I did 9 damage.
Oh, really?
Mm.
No, -8 from a T7. Oh!
We got that on video, that's good.
Serves
Anyways.
you right, bastard.
Hit count.
You damaged my engine.
So over here we have the red base with ample opportunity to both get into the base as well as defend it. You have these ridge lines here for defending, including a nice little rock here with bush cover next to it. So I don't know, the game does seem to favor this side, I have to say. I mean, you have pretty much open view range of the whole middle here and even the side flank a bit, and you're possibly even artillery safe behind here partially. Depends on where they set up, of course. If they set up like there, then obviously you're not, but
Can't get up from this side.
no. A lot of these are just too steep.
They've got that certain terrain which is unclimbable.
So you do have to be careful, because if you look at it like this, you hardly even see this cliff and you just can jump off it, but that's higher than my tank is, so that would break my tank. And I think Lola is in one of my TD sniping spots. Yep.
Maybe?
Yep. This is one of the sniping spots I also use.
Ah, sorry.
That's fine. Go for it. Okay, fine. Just wanted to show the people what you can see. I'll zoom out so you can get a better idea. Your render range will only allow you to see like up to there-ish, just around that corner, as you can see. So that's pretty much what you can see from here. So if the fighting is going on over at that corner, the next one over, you're gonna have to do something. You're gonna have to move up. But for later stages of the game, or if the enemy pushes up very far, this is a pretty good spot for a TD, but we'll only hold about one. It's a small bush and a small rock, so. Now, this area down here, careful, Hoovian, is, I don't know, it's stupid if you ask me. There is no tactical advantage in going down here whatsoever.
Fun.
Except for when you come from the other side. They are the only ones who have an advantage, but it's a pretty steep drop for them. But that's the only point, but I don't think you can actually get out of it. Yeah, you can't even get out of it here. The route is over there in that corner where Hoovian is going up right now.
Hello.
So I don't really see the point of this area. There's only one way out and of course multiple ways in by jumping off a cliff, but it's kind of weird. Hey! Damn it. Really?
Sorry.
Really? Uh-huh. Nearly killed me. Jackass.
Learn to drive.
We fixed the track.
Hey, you were standing still. You backed up. Anybody who's backing up is at fault. Simple traffic rules. Anywho, and we'll move up here where Lola is. Where
Sorry,
the
making my life easier when you try and kill me later.
Where the corner fighting will be going on. It'll be set up a lot over like here, fighting around this corner, but it all depends on the team matchup. If they have slower tanks, then you'll probably be one, what do you call these things? Mountain line thingamajiggies over?
Ridge?
Yeah, I guess. You'll be like here. Or if they have slightly faster tanks, you'll be at that one. So it kind of depends. A sort of mean-ish little spot, or over here, you know, it really depends on the fight, how far you're gonna push it, but this is surprisingly not used by heavies all that much, from what I've seen. I don't know about what you guys have seen, but I usually see mediums and TDs on this side. There's some heavies, but...
I
It does
see
have an
actually a
advantage.
few mediums and heavies.
Hmm.
Like maybe one heavy.
Like peeking
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah, for both sides this will work, but I've seen people use this. You have a pretty good line, and you're in a bush, so you can even do like...
The cover of this
This-
extra rock allows you just to sort of pull across a bit further.
You do need a bit of depression, but it's really not
Hmm.
even that bad. But you can just, you know, forward peak, boom, and go back, so... But yeah, again, it works both. It works both ways. Both teams can use it, but it's a quite effective spot if you have a bit of depression and you can pull back fast. Then we get to the middle, the domain of the light tank, I guess. There's not much tanks that go through the middle. I would say there's a really good opportunity for medium tanks to flank in the middle, but
The amount of
So
routes
far
means
it's-
sometimes unlikely to actually meet anyone there.
yeah, it's very lightly traveled, I have to say.
Yeah.
Almost nobody goes through the middle. The
It's a
most I've
good
seen
way
is
to cross
3
quick.
tanks.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The southern side also offers quite a bit of support for the eastern track.
Yeah. And of course you can always drop in on enemies behind them if you go this
Yeah.
route.
You can
A couple
backtrack.
of, like, these ridge lines will protect you, but then you can get over here. You can actually, like, shoot behind them. You can use these little dents here. If you don't have depression, you can just park yourself like this, and you should have enough depression to shoot down at them.
Ah, zero. The
Yeah.
rock you were talking about earlier back there, you can
Oh, I can't
shoot at
see you.
anyone behind it from here.
Yeah.
F7, bottom right hand corner.
Mhm. And we'll move on to the middle. So yeah, this is basically just used to flank. And the middle, I would say domain of the light tank. I mean, that's probably your best bet to go through the middle. The other flanks are, I mean, it's possible, but they're quite narrow, and, you know, more than likely you'll run into tanks so you get shot. But the thing that's nice about the middle, and it's kind of a shame the way they set this map up, is that the middle isn't used a lot. But you have like these perfect little cover pieces here that you can use to, you know, completely hide your tank behind, and then you can just shoot between the hills and stuff. It's hard cover. You can pop out, shoot here, and just pull back. There's a lot of really nice cover down here, but it's rarely used, which is kind of a shame.
It was one!
Children, we're not done yet. No killing.
He started it. Jackass.
She's
Yeah, track damage. Woo.
And you actually can't go in here. I tried.
Oi!
You'll just destroy
You
it.
would.
It's really lame.
No, I can do
What?
it.
It would be funny if they actually introduced tunnels.
I do like the way they've rendered that solid black.
Mm-hmm. Like, they don't even try to make it look deep. It's just black. Okay, let's pull up the map here real quick for a recap. So, this flank is quite important for the green team, but very difficult to hold due to the openings here and multiple over here. So you get shot from the middle, from this flank, artillery. So this is important to hold, but very difficult to hold. This flank, the corner fighting is usually around this section, either this corner or this corner, with support from the base back here to shoot like that, and sometimes support from the middle that can come over the hill and drop in behind people. You know what, we haven't covered artillery spots, but they're pretty bloody obvious on this map. Back at the bases, and that's about it. And that, no, there aren't really any arty spots. I mean, arty could go down here and sit in like the back corner here, but that's about the only real, you know, odd artillery spot. Other than that, just the back of the base, maybe on this line, but I haven't seen them there. And here, back of the base, and maybe on the, you know, island here, or they're not good spots, but, you know, it's possible. That's about it.
I found a spot you can get stuck.
Oi. And get killed, apparently. So, anyways. I did 8 damage. Yeah!
Oi!
Is it wrong to have done more damage than your team combined?
I was a tier 2. So, no. Anywho, I only had 50 credits of... I fired 50 shots, hit 36, and 1. Like,
Wow.
Ammunition minus 5,000.
50, excuse me, only 50.
Travelled 5 kilometers.
So that's about it for this map. I do like it. It has a lot of nice flanks to it, but I do think that it favors the current red team a little bit too much, and the green team is just sort of screwed. This flank is very holdable for the green team, very doable. This more or less is just whichever team has the better tanks or the better players. This flank, I would say, favors the red team a little bit too much because they have free passage all the way over to this corner. This is all protected. The middle is quite open but not very often used, and artillery, well, to quote Lola, nobody gives a rat's ass, so there we go. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
See ya.
See ya.